Okay, I wanted to share with you about how to do an interactive session with a child who is non-verbal. Now, this week I have got two children who are non-verbal. One is on the autistic spectrum, has autistic spectrum disorder. The other one has got severe learning difficulties and actually is in hospital at the moment, but her mum wants to carry on with the therapy. So we are using an alternative means of communication and we're doing it all remotely. Now, if you want to know more about how this journey goes, make sure that you like this video, that you share it, and you click on the notifications so that you get to know first about what is happening on this non-verbal journey through teletherapy. And subscribe to this channel because I'll be doing a lot more of these sort of tutorials of how to do. So every week I will be posting a video about how to do teletherapy in a more practical way. So I'm showing you how to do it. So let's just get to the session. Now, what I'm going to share with you, I'm going to share my screen with you. I found this really useful website called, okay, so you can see it here. It is getepic.com. So if you subscribe to that, that's really good. And I found this particular book, a very basic book about animals, barnyard babies. So let's have a read of it. Okay, so it can be read to and it can be paused. So let's have a look at this. It's best to read it yourself. Look at the dog. Her babies are called puppies. The dog likes to fetch. The dog says woof. Look at the duck. Her babies are called ducklings. Ducks like to swim. The duck says quack. Look at the pig. Her babies are called piglets. Pigs like to roll in the mud. The pig says oink. Look at the cow. Her baby's called a calf. Cows like to eat. The cow says moo. Look at the cat. Her babies are called kittens. The cat likes to groom themselves. The cat says meow. So you can see there is a lot of scope in that. So if you're working with a child who's non-verbal, or maybe you're working with a preschool child who hasn't got many words, I just want to show you what kind of things you can do. So I'm going to share my screen again and show you my document reader. Okay, so this is my document reader. And you can see that I have planned out a grid. All right, so this is how I do my planning. And I've done it in this fashion, just as the book has done it, as you can see. All right, I'm going to stop sharing here. And now I'm going to share my template that I use for Imprint 3. So if you haven't got this software, it's really good. It's called Imprint 3. And I'm going to share my screen with you now. Okay, can you see here? Here is my screen, and I'm going to put a table in here. And the table is going to be 5 across and 4 down. I'm going to drag it into there, put it in the corner, and then I'm going to make it bigger, like that. Okay, now I can put the pictures of those words that I've written down into my grid. So you can see I've got dog, duck, pig. So I'm going to pause the video now and get on with this. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you what I've done whilst you were waiting. And as you can see, I've put in all the words and I've put in all the colours. So the adults are in red, the babies are in pink, the verbs are in yellow, and the sound effects are in green. And now I will tell you what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to take a video of that. I'm going to take a photo, and then I'm going to record that onto my iPad, and I will show you that in the next video. And then I am going to train the parents to do the same thing on her side, because she's got an iPad or an iPhone with that app. So she'll be able to do it, and we'll be able to play the game on the screen. So if the child hasn't got an iPad, how would I use it? Well, I'd go back to there, and you would use my annotate tools, and I would give them remote control of my tools, and I would give them a black pen, and I would say sentence. Maybe I might say, what says woof woof? Hopefully they'll put a circle around dog. Dog say woof. Yeah, well done. The dog says woof. The baby's called. Dog's baby's called. Hey, great job. What's the dog like doing? Getting things. Yeah, the dog likes getting things. So with a lot of repetition, and you're just reinforcing those vocabulary items and explaining the meaning and putting them in context, and it goes really well with the book. So if that's something you're interested in doing, make sure you watch the series of videos here where I will share with you how to do therapy online with children that are non-verbal. You know, when I started teletherapy 5 years ago, I struggled with all the apps and the websites and the tools and the Zoom tools, and it just seemed, all the tech seemed a bit too much. And if you feel like that now, because now I don't feel like that, but if you feel like that now, I would love to be able to help you. So click on the link down below, and you will get a free interactive PDF about how to make interactive PDF. And you will also be able to find out more about my group coaching program that I'm putting together. And I'd love to see you in there. So don't forget to click on the link below, subscribe, like, and click that notification bell, because you're going to love the next few practical videos that I will be doing. See you next week.